it was late one winter night, long past my bedtime, when Pa and I went owling. There was no wind. The trees stood still as giant statues, and the moon was so bright the sky seemed to shine. Somewhere behind us, a train whistle blew, long and low, like a sad, sad song. I could hear it through the woolen cap Pa had pulled down over my ears. A farm dog answered the train, and then a second dog joined in. They sang out, trains and dogs, for a real long time. And when their voices faded away, it was as quiet as a dream. We walked on toward the woods, Pa and I. So what do you think owling means? Do you think she means when she says they're going to go owling?
Finding owls.
I think maybe finding owls. Let's find out. Be on the same page as your Gizmo picture. And just write the words that are underlined at the top right now. Personal narrative. And I know that those are bigger words. So you can write those down while we talk about what that might mean. It'll be split between today and next time. Today, we're gonna talk about the parts of it. We're gonna do an outline of it, and you're gonna do your first draft. And we'll talk about the writing process as we do it. And then next week, you're gonna make a clean copy, and you're gonna illustrate it and make it really nice. But for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through this list of parts of a personal narrative. And Gizmo will hopefully help me. Gizmo, you're standing on your desk. Fix your foot. That's the opposite of fixing your foot. There you go. Thanks. So, the first important part of a personal narrative. Number one, small moment. So a personal narrative, it's not about your whole life, okay? It's a short book, right? See how small this book is? So how much time was covered in this book? Was it like a day or a week or a month? How much? A day, good. One night, right? Good, one night. So it's not that much time. And so what was the small moment?
He's looking at you.
I know, he's always looking at me. You might see his reflection too. So what is the small moment, the little story that's being told? Think about it. What are they doing in the story? Looking for owls. Good. So the small moment is. Open my marker for me. Can't use my Gizmo hand to do that. Thank you. So the small moment is one night, and it's owling. You don't have to capitalize it. I just think that word is cool. He can fly short distances, but he wouldn't really be able to take care of himself. Wow. Why are you standing on your desk?
Fly around.
Well, I won't. He wouldn't be able to go far anyway. And he might bait. Baiting is when he flies off the glove for a second, but then he'll come right back up. Because see, he's got his jesses on. Remember, those are like a dog collar.
Yeah.
And then he's got his leash. And if you need, so even if you try to fly, you can go far, huh? Yeah.
He just nodded.
Do you have any Gizmo questions?
Can he fly?
Well, raise your hand one at a time. Go around.
Easy question, yes.
He eats mice. He's a carnivore. So in the wild, he'd eat mice and other small rodents mostly.
You gotta raise your hand.
Why does Gizmo have horns?
Okay, you notice those things that look sort of like horns. So those aren't actually his ears. They just look like ears. And if you watch him, you can see. Maybe he'll move them. He can put them up or down. And especially when he's scared, he'll try to make himself bigger and he'll put them up. Why do you think that would be helpful?
So he scares off predators?
Right, so he scares off predators. Because he's little enough that bigger owls, maybe like that great horned owl in the book that's so much bigger, they could eat him. So that's why he gets so nervous.
Wait, owls eat each other?
They can.
They can.
What's your question, Destiny?
Why does he wear
Why does he move his head a lot? That's a good question. So owls can move their heads further than we can.
I want to see a
They can't go all the way around because then they would be detached his head would be detached from his neck. But he can turn his head really far, and that's because he relies so much on sight and sound that he's checking everything out at once. And also, think about how much bigger you are than him, right?
He's probably gonna
Right. Right, he's nervous, and he's trying to make sure you're not a threat.